The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Yeah, flesh wound after dark, big boobies. Yeah. What's up, Todd?
I guess we're doing ASMR today, are we, Dan?
Don't they scratch stuff?
I was scratching. Hold on.
Eh.
All right, yeah. I'm just gonna do that every time Dan does his whisper.
ASMR is like one of those things. Like I don't know. It's stupid. I don't get it.
Of
It
course,
doesn't make
if
sense.
Dan doesn't know it, if Dan doesn't agree with that, it's stupid. So that sounds it's on
It's
brand.
dumb. What? How does
Dan,
somebody
do
doing
not.
this make you go to?
It's an audio. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
You should be able to explain it.
Yeah, but I don't feel the need to on a show that has nothing to do with it.
Well,
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in the post show if you want on Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, Wednesday post show, somebody can explain ASMR. It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Again, if Dan,
Doesn't.
whatever. Dan, what do we have tonight?
We are here to discuss the sequel to Attack of the 50-Foot Cam Girl, just brand new, just recently released from director Jim Wynorski, and that is Giantess Battle Attack. And in this one, the beautiful, beastly Beverly returns and faces a new gaggle of gargantuan gals hell-bent on achieving deluxe diva domination. Get ready for the cinematic smackdown thrills of Giantess Battle Attack. Size really does matter. All right, so yes, we open up on Buxomus Planet of the Girl Gantuas, which is really cool. We open up on a giant lady brawl, always fun. And I will say now, Ivy Smith is Beverly Wood, kind of becoming that new face. I don't want to call her really a scream queen. I don't think she's necessarily a scream queen yet, but yeah, cult movie. Yeah, she's, I think, going to be a new face potentially. Maybe the next, very different, obviously, but maybe we can have a new era ushered in by Ivy Smith. She can be the next Misty Monday. Very different from Misty Monday, and you know, two very distinct differences. But maybe she'll be one that we all start kind of caring about again, because it's been a while.
I zoned out when you brought up Misty Monday.
Oh, shut up, Todd. She's iconic. I love her so much. So with that being said, the attitude, the fun, everything's here for this movie. Now, again, as I said previously with our review for Cam Girl, this is not softcore. This is kind of more like Bikini Drive-In kind of feel.
And it's also not Bigfoot or Bust.
Yeah, it's not Bigfoot or Bust either. It you might have different expectations at this point. This is kind of like Jim Wynorski's. Yeah, it's like the Diet Coke era. It's not quite the same, but it'll still make you smile. The attitude's there, and I guess that's what's important. I actually think I enjoyed this more than Cam Girl. Personally, I think I got more laughs out of it. I liked when she sprayed the pervy construction guys with their sweat, and you know, they did a pretty good job with the humor here. We get Masuimi Max, which I know Todd popped for. Big unlucky. You're a big Unlucky Charms guy.
Again, yeah, but that's the whole thing. That was the premiere, and yeah, I don't know if I really liked it, but I had to like it because Charlie was sitting right behind me.
There you go. You were.
I had fun with it.
Oh, big shout out to Wynorski for the Julie Strain homage when the line is dropped 60 feet and worth the climb. Of course, a callback to one of her favorite quotes and her autobiography. I know had that title.
6 foot and worth the climb.
I know. That made me happy. I miss Julie. So I thought that was fun. This is not a movie if you're looking for nudity. There's not a whole lot of it. There's some topless stuff, and that's about all you get.
There is some there though.
It's there. All beautiful women. I did laugh when the boyfriend was inserted into Beverly. I thought that was pretty funny. And yeah, this is just good, harmless fun. Jim Wynorski repeats that same pie to the face gag in the last one, which I was like, this movie's just getting heat with me. This time I was like, okay, that's fine.
Was that Bigfoot or Bust, or was it in the first one of this?
Interesting. Yeah.
I think it was Bigfoot or Bust because they did a few cutaways in that.
You could be correct. Maybe I'm getting them mixed up and it was Bigfoot or Bust.
But yeah, I was like, we've done this before.
Yeah, that was like kind of like don't remind us what we're not getting as much of. But like I said, I don't have an issue with this. We randomly talked about Bikini Drive-In the other day. And it's like you do have those ones that have less of the sexual content, and that's fine. Like that one's a good movie. The attitude, it's a good time. It's still present in a very light way, but
it's like that. It's like almost like the slash thing. You got to have one or the other X amount of times, so we get like the taste of that nudity if that's what you're looking for. It's just not nonstop.
There you go. And I should say, friend of the show, Corey at S'mores Indoors has an interview with Ivy up, and seems really cool lady. I hope she keeps making it. She's just right for this because I don't know if she's the greatest actress in the world, but she's like perfect for these types of roles. I'd like to see her in some more horror stuff, which I believe she does have coming.
Yeah, these are her only 2 credits so far, so
yeah, I think she's working on something.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be in more Full Moon stuff. I mean, she has to be.
She may have already shot like the next, like part 6.
You know what? Is she in Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball Bolorama too? She could be.
She could be. I've noticed with a lot of these movies, the IMDb credits aren't always like completed.
Well, yeah. Normally, a lot of times they're not filled out till
Yeah,
it's close.
I know she's got other stuff in the works, so she's still very much going for a movie career, and I think she's doing some convention rounds and everything. So she seemed really cool. She's got pet rabbits. That's like her thing. So if you want to learn more about her, go check out that interview. I enjoy her. I enjoyed this movie. It put a smile on my face. If you like the last one, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. Yeah, it kind of moves along pretty fast. And is it on the level of the funny, like softcore, or even softcore adjacent films like this that I enjoyed when I was younger? No, but it's still better than a lot where it's nothing but just the softcore content.
Yeah,
we've talked about this before. Yeah, because like we've talked about this before with some of these movies where it's like, you know what? Well, not you, obviously, but I like Misty Monday, and sometimes I like seeing her have more dialogue. And
I like Aaron Brown. I've said this.
Yeah, still going strong. So
I just don't. The softcore stuff she did does nothing for me. That's just a personal preference. So I do like giving you shit though.
Did you ever watch because I think Playmate of the Apes, Lord of the
I've seen those. They're
hilarious.
Yeah, but that's not your thing with Misty Monday.
No, I enjoy everything about Misty Monday.
But you have she gives you a funny boner.
All right, I think we've got our next tournament. We're covering the entire Seduction Cinema catalog now.
No, we're not.
But
if we want to do they have sex comedies in theirs?
Absolutely. Well, Playmate of the Apes
I wouldn't call that a sex comedy.
I mean, they do like some serious stuff too.
We'll figure it out. We were spitballing a tournament for next coming up, so maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe I'd much rather end the podcast forever than do it all seduction cinema. So,
we will throw some in there.
I'll give you a show, but I can't give you a tournament. That's just no.
My favorite line in this: if space were an emoji, it would be a sad face. So it kind of gives you a feel for the tone. There's not a lot to break down in terms of plot on this one, guys. What can I say? But I had fun. How about you, Todd?
Yeah, I like the first one. I like this one. They're both fun little films. I mean, they may not be like what was Attack of the 50-Foot Centerfold or Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader, which I do think are better, films in the genre. But this one's they're fun. I mean, they may not be that level, but watch it. They're fun. It's on Full Moon streaming. You can check it out. I want to say the first one might be on Tubi already. So yeah. They're both short. Both of them are under an hour each, so you're not wasting a lot of time. They're check them out.
There's a lot more to come. No pun intended. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and rate it. I give this one a 3. Definitely, above average. Good time, doesn't overstay its welcome, as you said. What say you, Todd?
I'm also a 3.
There we go. So. With that being said, guys, thanks so much for enjoying us, and stay tuned. I think we are going to probably have more After Dark content than normal going into November and maybe Christmas. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm kind of curious to
let's see if we can get Kruger on a Bikini Bloodbath Massacre retrospective.
Yes, back. Yeah, it's going to be like just a marathon, all-night marathon.
He was
Christmas Eve watch along.
He was reminded his hatred of you for that movie since the Christmas Cruelty page has been sharing our Slashtober shows leading up to their win. So yeah. And it did say, "Will Dan fight for it?" Yes, he does. Spoiler.
So yeah, guys, if you want to be a part of that conversation, patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures. It all starts at just $1, and you get a lot of bonus content, exclusive content, early post shows, early access. We will have we've got some post shows coming up on some shows airing here soon. We're the hardest working podcasters around. We've been doing shows every single day this month. So
we broke 800 shows with our Night of the Demon show earlier this month.
There you go. So thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you here next time, and we'll close with some ASMR. Does that come through?
No.
You're at the hit like the metal. Like I said, crush a can.
Yeah, Dan, that's not soothing at all, though. Some people like crinkles. There you go.
There you go.
All right. On that note, good evening. Say bye, Dan.
Goodbye.
All right.